It's the story that has social media abuzz and the community of Blackfoot talking. Two high school students caught with pot on campus, allowed to take part in extracurricular activities in what appeared to be a violation of school policy.
At 5, we told you how the district wasn't talking except to say district policy was followed. New at 6, local news 8's Chris Oswald live in Blackfoot with what people are saying on social media about this case.
Yeah, Carol and Jay, this really is the story that has mixed emotions with everyone. Some people are saying the school didn't act properly. Others can't believe this is even making news. This is a story that clearly has a town divided.
Scroll down our Facebook page and the comments are wide-ranging. Some supporting the kids caught on campus with pot, others in disbelief there's even an issue. Take Don Robertson, for example. He's a son of Blackfoot High and writes in part, "I know for a fact that were he suspended from school that he would not be allowed to participate in any school sports, hence the reason they are drug tested. As a parent of an athlete, I do not approve of the punishment or lack thereof, and I will be speaking to the school board about it." On the flip side, though, there's Derek Thomas, who says, "Only in Idaho would this be a moral outrage. Pot is mostly harmless as long as it's used responsibly. That said, it shouldn't be used by teenagers, should be only for people over the age of 21. Here's what's at issue. The two teens were caught on school grounds with marijuana, a criminal offense. District Policy 551 is clear on how the student should be punished. That policy reads, students who violate this policy will be suspended by the principal. Suspension for the first offense of this policy will be for 3 to 5 days unless extraordinary circumstances exist. The time period for suspension for the second or third offense will be determined at the discretion of the principal and/or the superintendent. The principal and/or the superintendent will determine whether or not the suspension will be served in school or out of school. Parents say because the kids were allowed to take part in a Friday night football game, policy wasn't followed. The district wouldn't say anything other than it was.
Blackfoot police say that the incident was reported to them on Wednesday of last week, and based on district policy, a 3 to 5 day suspension would have kept these players out of class until today at the earliest. When I asked the superintendent about whether extracurricular activities are included in a suspension, he again referred me to the district policy.
The school board policy is different than that of the Blackfoot High School student handbook. The handbook says a student who is found to be in violation will be suspended from extracurricular activities for 10 school days. A second offense results in a removal from the team or activity altogether.
Now, Blackfoot police do say that this is the first time that these kids have been in trouble with the law, and they are not being charged at this time. However, Carol, that could change if they were to get in trouble with the law again. The police chief says if that were to happen, charges on this case could be filed. Reporting in Blackfoot, I'm Chris Oswald.
Thank you, Chris. We did ask the police chief for an interview today, but we're told he was not available because he had some prior obligations.